When you see headlines about European countries issuing millions of residence permits, it's easy to assume getting one has become straightforward. But there is an important distinction that often gets lost. In most countries where large volumes of permits are issued, the majority of those permits are work-based, meaning someone received a job offer from a local employer and relocated on the back of that contract. Today I want to cut through the noise and focus on something more useful. Which countries actually let you get a residence permit without a job offer, quickly and without unnecessary complications? Hi everyone, I'm Serafima. Welcome back to the Wise Move channel. According to Eurostat, EU countries issued 3.5 million first-time residence permits in 2024. That's about 8% lower than in 2023, but still an extremely high level. The top 5 countries by volume were Spain at 562,000, Germany at 546,000, Poland at 489,000, Italy at 346,000, and France at 342,000. The total number of people holding EU residence permits at the end of 2024 stands at around 26.5 million. But here's the important nuance. High issuance numbers don't mean easy access. In Germany and Poland, the vast majority of those permits are employment-based. People found a job, signed a contract, and relocated with their families. The statistics can be misleading if you take them at face value. So let's look at which countries from this list actually offer a realistic path without an employer involved. Spain is first on the list, and it's also the clearest exception. Spain has made it genuinely simple to get a residence permit as a remote worker, freelancer, or entrepreneur. A significant share of Spain's permits go to exactly these profiles, and the digital nomad visa in particular stands out. You can qualify by showing just 3 months of remote income history. No investment required, no savings threshold, no pre-arranged rental contract. The permit is issued for 3 years upfront. For many applicants, getting Spanish residency right now is actually easier than getting a Schengen tourist visa. That's not an exaggeration. It's what we see in practice. France is also on this list and offers something equally compelling. The talent passport programs issue 4-year permits without any requirement for a local employer. You can qualify through the startup visa or the company registration route, both of which are designed for entrepreneurs and people bringing their own projects. That 4-year initial permit is unique in the EU. No other country offers this on a first application. And like Spain, France gives you the right to work within your own project structure, so you can employ yourself and your spouse through your own company. Italy rounds out the group. The digital nomad visa launched relatively recently and is still less well known than the Spanish equivalent, but the program exists and people are actively using it. Processes in Italy are slower than in Spain, and the first permit is issued for 1 year rather than 3, but the fundamental point holds. You can get Italian residency without a job offer, and that puts Italy in a genuinely different category from Germany, Poland, and most other high-volume EU countries. The EU has also been clear that in 2026, migration policy will continue to prioritize skilled professionals, both employed specialists and independent remote workers and entrepreneurs, while taking a firmer stance specifically on illegal migration. So the direction of travel is consistent with what these 3 countries are already offering. The bottom line is this: if you're looking at raw permit numbers, they don't tell you much about actual accessibility. But Spain, France, and Italy are genuinely rare examples of countries where almost anyone with the right profile can start the relocation process right now, and in some cases get residency faster than a tourist visa. If you want to understand which of these 3 countries fits your specific situation, book a free consultation through the link in the description. We'll go through your case and find the right path. See you in the next one.